A wolf and a lamb exchanged their secret code for their date, and then the lamb, Mimi, froze in shock. She never thought the one she'd agreed to meet would be a big gray wolf. The wolf, hey, was just as surprised. He'd never imagined he'd be having lunch with a tiny lamb. The two stared at each other, while birds in the sky watched this once-in-a-lifetime sight. After an awkward moment, they decided to head to the lunch spot together. Hey, if I'd wanted to eat you, the wolf said, you wouldn't have lived past yesterday. That made them both think back to what had happened the day before. Mimi had been grazing on a hillside with her friends when suddenly, dark clouds rolled in, strong winds howled, and a storm threatened. It felt like either a celestial being was undergoing tribulation or Lizenzi, the thunder god, was unleashing his wrath. Mimi almost became a roast whole lamb. Panicked, she tumbled down the hillside. In the heavy rain, she could feel the power of lightning all around her, so she darted between thunderclaps, narrowly avoiding being struck several times. In her chaos, Mimi spotted a small wooden hut up ahead and rushed inside to take shelter from the storm. Hay had also sought refuge there after getting caught in the downpour. But the hut was pitch black, neither could see the other. Plus, both had stuffy noses from colds, so they thought each other was from their own kind. Hay lived in Wobbly Valley, a place full of wild wolves. Mimi admired his courage. Mimi lived on Fluffy Mountain, where there were only plump, tender goats. Hay envied her for having an endless supply of delicious food. They both loved to eat by Gentle River, both had lost their grandmothers, and both were scared of thunder. They talked about everything, from astronomy and geography to marriage and having kids. With so much in common, they hit it off really well. So they agreed to meet for lunch the next day. Neither had expected their meeting would turn out like this that morning. If they'd known each other's true identities from the start, there might have been no story at all. Together, they made their way to the mountaintop. When they passed a fork in the path, Hay's lunch fell off the cliff. He could only explain awkwardly, I'm not hungry anyway. But even as he said it, his eyes were fixed on Mimi's plump flesh, and his mouth watered. After all, how could a carnivore resist such temptation? In the blink of an eye, they reached the mountaintop. The view was beautiful, perfect for a picnic. Unfortunately, Hay had lost his lunch. Mimi decided to share hers with him, but Hay insisted, I really am not hungry. His stomach rumbled loudly right after. Mimi suddenly realized Hay was a carnivore, he probably didn't eat grass. Wait, she asked, was your lunch a lamb meat bento by any chance? Hay hurried to deny it. I hate lamb meat more than anything in the world. Mimi sighed, you really are a good wolf. Hay proudly admitted it. So Mimi opened her bundle and started eating on her own, while Hay stole glances at her from time to time. He did have a bento, she was the bento. Mimi turned around and saw Hay asleep. How could he sleep? He'd been hungry since morning. Once Mimi finished her lunch, she felt safe enough to doze off too. That's when Hay opened his eyes. The more he looked at Mimi, the hungrier he got. But then he thought about how cute she was, and how happy he'd been talking to her. He hesitated. His teeth chattered softly by Mimi's ear. Mimi suddenly giggled. My ears tickle, and my whole body feels tingly. Hay's little plan fell through. Then Mimi said, it's getting late. I should go. She stood up to leave. Watching the little lamb walk away, Hay's hunger took over. He lunged forward, ready to pounce, but Mimi turned around for one last look, and his resolve melted. He stammered, see, can we meet again next time? Mimi was touched. From then on, they met often. They helped each other, and their relationship grew closer and closer. They promised to keep their secret, never letting their families know about their meetings.